Alright, let's see if Poppers goes for the Zap Skip. I feel like they do, but I can't remember. I mean, it's always worth trying. Oh, yeah. Alright, never mind. Just gonna damage themselves down. I mean, that's reasonable. Okay. Probably gonna turn off Varia and Screw Attack. Guess not turning off Varia. Intentionally not turning Plasma back on, so I'm pretty sure that's for Zap Skip. Doing a Crystal Flash, I see. I mean, that saves the room transition. Alright. Cobbler's taking another safety save right before Mother Brain. I mean, we have seen some pretty bad things happen. I mean, this is the person that did Curse Wild, talking about how you can get the baby stuck or whatever during Zep or Mother Brain stand-up glitch. So maybe I just did a commentator's curse, I don't know. You'll see. So funny enough, we've actually seen 2 Crystal Flashes this entire rando. Maybe even 3, if I missed one. The one was from Leno and one is from Poplars. It looks like they're just gonna be shooting some supers into Mother Brain's face. I'm just gonna use some plain old charge shots. And each charge shot deals 600 damage, and is equivalent to 2 supers. Just taking that catch-up to the face. Wow, just taking those catch-ups, not even caring. I mean, these catch-ups can double hit, maybe even triple hit if you're unlucky. Doesn't look like that's gonna happen, though. Alright, doesn't look like Poplars is gonna be going for stand-up, though. So, can't even do a commentator's curse about how you can get the baby stuck. But it looks like Poplars is going to be taking this race unless something horrible goes wrong during the escape. So this Mother Brain cutscene is just a bit of downtime. Gravity was right behind the Brinstar Reserve. Alright, so Hubert heading out of Lower Norfair now. Going on to his last boss, so now. Wow, Leno is going into Ridley. He does not have Charge Beam, though, so he has to be careful with his ammo. Ridley takes 30 supers to kill. 14 or 15 to 14 supers after he turns red. And Leno making quick work out of Ridley. His Poplars is entering the escape sequence now. And wow, Leno with the disrespect the plasma beam. Just doesn't even care about it. I mean, he might regret that if he decides to go to the right and grab charge beam over at Lone Warfare Escape. I mean, that would come back to bite him, just skipping plasma like that. Or he just really loves Phaser. That's also an option. So all 4 runners are now in go mode. I mean, Poppers is definitely in go mode. They're right outside the ship, about to beat the game. But now Leno just has to kill Dragon. Hubert just has to kill Dragon, and Tosi just has to kill Ridley and Dragon. And with that, Poplars is done. Doesn't look like they're saving the animals, unfortunately. Looks like Leno really wants that charge beam. I'm just going to check the few items nearby. And he's going to find that charge and probably regret skipping plasma. I mean, again, he may be a Spacer fan. I'm not going to judge him if he is. Well, I see how he's going to... They're just kind of disrespecting the item. I mean, laying a powerbomb of anger, for sure. I mean, that was a pretty fast rando seed. Took that route that Poplars just took. Right, so the way these rando credits work is that they actually tell you the item locations at the very end. But we already know where all the items are, so it's not really important. Alright, so Hubert killing his last boss. So now Hubert is just gonna make a run to Mother Brain. And there's not really anything else that can be of use. So it looks like Speed Booster was that Dragon missile. And that's a really interesting spot for it. So it basically forces you to go up Red Tower. Because there's just no other way. And I figured it had to be pretty deep in Meridia. So that is all I have for commentary. And it looks like Rumble is now in here and ready to commentate our next race, and that's going to be any %.
Cool. Thanks, BPS. Nice job commentating the rando. It was a pretty exciting rando you got to see.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Cool. And now we have Typo starting up any % for Team Quality Crest, who I have a slight bias towards as a member of the team. Any %, probably not surprised to find out, is going to start like most of the other categories with the very important series station. We'll see if he can get the very important 5-hit Ridley escape. Let's watch. Hugging that wall, getting the tail. Nice job. 5 hits. Any % is probably the most popular category. It's kind of the standard category. Start the game, kill the bosses, finish the game as fast as you can. No major glitches, no out of bounds. There's a couple of different routes. I think we might see. I'm not sure if anybody's going to be running new route or not. The standard route that most people run is old route, killing Kraid first, getting Varia, going up to Rex Ship, heading down to Meridia to kill Dragon, and then finishing up with Fantoon before heading to Turian. There we see Ceres exploding, and moving on to Planet Zebes. Zebes, Zebbies, Zebizis, Zuba, something like that. I don't know if anybody actually knows the intended pronunciation. The Z planet, after the C station. We've also got Hubert finishing up item randomizer, making his way through the Metroid rooms, looking good. And oh, there's a Goop spark from Leno. Just some shout-outs to Goop there. Just making sure everybody remembers. And there's Toasty picking up his charge beam. That'll be nice. I think everybody will be. Like, they could all do it with ammo. They all have plenty of ammo, but finding charge just means you don't have to worry about soft locking on Mother Brain 1, which is nice. And we see Typo using appropriate fall speeds rather than using Moonfall, which is good. Appropriate fall speeds adhere to the laws of gravity, or the laws of physics, the laws of Zebes. Make sure you don't destroy physics in the world. See if Hubert looks like he's probably going to set up to go for a baby skip since he's got wave and plasma, high jump. Should be, or he's going to stand in the Metroid and get hit. So I could be wrong. Guess he's not going for baby skip. Appropriate fall speeds. Yeah, there's Lenifis heading out. I think that's all the bosses. I think everybody is heading to Turian now, unless Toasty. Yeah, Toasty did early Meridia, if I remember right. So they should all be finishing up soon. Typo's got his first missiles heading up to Bomb Terizo. Any % starts just like 90% of every other category. Grab Morph Ball, grab missiles, get bombs, go get early supers, and then everything diverges from there. Hubert taking a save before Mother Brain. It's not a bad idea, especially if you're planning to do stand-up glitch. There's a few things that could go wrong with stand-up glitch if you're not careful. And so taking a save there just means that you don't lose very much time. I know Poppy's familiar with those things happening. Typo with a nice climb up parlor, heading to BT. Now it looks like Toasty does need to head to Dragon. Yeah, wait, no, he checked early Maria but couldn't finish it because he didn't have ice. So he's gonna go clean that up now. Kill Dragon with a charge and Plasma and Wave should be pretty quick. Let's see if Typo can get BT skip. Just got to arm pump every single frame and get it. Nope, almost. He's really close. I think it was just a frame or two off. Hubert finishing up Mother Brain 2 here. It's 20 charged Ice Wave plasma shots. Everybody would be very comfortable with this setup. It's the standard any percent setup, so 20 shots. Sometimes Mother Brain barely even gets off an attack. It looks like he's not going to go for stand up, just going to damage down, take the Rainbow Beam to the face, and clear it out. Really nice BT fight from Typo. Getting out of there, going to Alcatraz up. Going to get it at first try, I think. See, first try. Head over to early supers. Woof. Oh my dog. It's just my Beagle being very excited for the baby to come on screen and destroy Mother Brain for us. I don't think he's a fan of Mother Brain, but he's a big fan of the baby. Oh, and Toasty, being, I think, the only runner to actually check Dragon missiles, is going to be the only one to pick up charge. That will actually make up some time. It'll make up time on escape and a few other places. But definitely more than it costs just to go over there and grab it. Here's Typo doing our standard first trick of the speedrunning trick of the game, unless you count Alcatraz, getting that mock ball over to avoid the speed gates and get early supers. Oh, get all your Bible thumps, your baby thumps, your Metroid thumps, whatever you've got to mourn the death of the baby Metroid. Oh, and Toasty doing the grapple quick kill on Dragon. It's nice. I think it's faster even than the... It's not as fast as Microwave, even if you have X-Ray, but the charged plasma wave shots that it takes would take a little bit more time than just getting that grapple quick kill. One of this appears to be stretching in Metroid Room 3. Hopefully that clears up. Typo picking up charge beam missiles. He's going to pick up one more super pack in Wrecked Ship, and one or two more missiles, and then a power bomb pack. A couple, 2 or 3 more energy tanks, and that'll be his loadout kit for any percent. Hubert making the escape, falling down, not using Moonfall, having appropriate fall speed, so that's good of him. No speed, so he'll be climbing up one side of the climb room here. Oh, he does have speed. I guess Hubert must have picked it up too. I missed that. So he's going to save some time there over Poppy, who skipped that and went go mode straight to Torian. Blue Bomber is an excellent strat, and it definitely is something you should go for, even on very close races. Oh, Hubert going to... No, not going to save the animals. He thought about it, decided not to. Typo's coming up to first boss here. Going to be trying to keep Kraid from standing up. Doesn't want Kraid to do any squats, wants him to just lay down. GG to Hubert, finishing up the item randomizer. We'll get to watch his credits. And Typo with the very meme level of health going into warehouse or mini Kraid room. I'm not sure. It's a couple different ways you'll see runners do the Kraid quick kill. Some will start with a charge shot to freeze Kraid's arm down and then shoot 4 supers into his mouth. Looks like that's what Typo's going for. Other people will, oh, there we go, we've got Leno back at Mother Brain 3. Very nice quick kill from Typo. And Leno damaging down, still over 700. Might be going for the stand-up glitch here. I guess Leno never picked up plasma, so he's going to be doing stand-up glitch with just Spazer, which is still a gain in time, but not nearly as impactful as if you'd had plasma. The 4 short hop Kraid quick kill, keep him from standing, die quick, I believe is what that strat is called. Typo picking up the Kraid energy tank. I sort of expect most of the runners to do at least a 4-tank run, given the format of the relay. You want to be safe. You don't want to. The amount of time you save not getting at least 4 tanks is pretty minimal. You can do it with 3, but it adds a lot of risk to the category. Seven-minute Torian for Hubert. That's pretty fast. That's a nice time. There's more baby dying. We got 2 babies on the screen, and now we only have 1, and that's kind of sad. Typo running in and grabs high jump boots. Got the kill there on that little guy. Got to open the door before he went down to get high jump. It's always just a bad feeling when you miss that guy and you got to kill him on the way out too. Nobody got X-ray at Super Missile Criteria's. Criteria Super Missiles. That was really far away considering speed was all the way by Dragon. Shoutouts to 3-minute even timer on escape for Leno. Deer Force, get your Deer Forces in chat for Hubert. And we'll have the Decoras with Fedoras 80% runner, who I forget who it is right now, coming up shortly. And Toasty for Mitsivbidvenum, taking a save before Mother Brain as well. Nice safe strat. 49% of the items for Hubert. It's a good average item amount for a randomizer. Especially when you find charge so late, you're picking up a lot of minors. Leno sparking out. So I guess everybody checked Dragon missiles except Poppy. I must have not been paying attention. So they all get to do cool things like Blue Bomber and Spark Out. Mario Mayhem for Decors with Fedoras, going into Series Station, about to face Ridley. Gonna take him on solo with no items, just a single regular long shot. We'll see if Toasty will be doing stand-up here, trying to save some time for his team. Speed booster on the way out. Yes, those are slopes. Yes, you can arm pump, and that saves literally frames. Also, jumping through that door fixes the door transition, which saves you a little bit of time as well. So it's one of the worst door transitions if you just run straight through it. GG Lunafus finishing the rando. We'll get to watch the credits again. We got Toasty going for stand-up glitch, I assume, since he took off Varia and got down to around 700, taking a little bit of damage, getting below 100, and getting ready to tickle Mother Brain with the grapple beam. Wave beam at wave beam in the vanilla any % seed for Typo. It's a nice pickup. It's gonna maybe do some X factors on Fantoon when he gets up to wreck ship. Nice quick drop on the way out of double chamber too. It's a really clean double chamber. That is by far my least favorite room in the game because it's very easy to fall and it doesn't lose you that much time, but it really feels bad. It just makes you feel like, as Alucard would say, it makes you feel like a stoop. It's nice to get through there clean. Feels very just quality crisp when you get through there clean. Oh, I think they might be a little bit high for the gap skip. Bonks his head on the save station. Gonna have a concussion from that. He's gonna have to go see a doctor, I think. Nice stand-up glitch from Toasty, and we see Mario Mayhem also, thankfully, using appropriate fall speeds in their any % run. Nice gap skips across there too, not falling into any pits. Really nice stand-up glitch from Toasty, getting Mother Brain almost all the way red. Just gonna be a few shots in phase 3 and then heading their way out. This is another really technical part of the Kraid Fantoon Dragon Ridley route is getting up Red Tower. You'll see this in a lot of categories, and it's not easy in any of them. It's very easy to just fall down. These rippers at the top here have a tendency to just be a few pixels in the way of your shots or your jumps. See, very nice jump from Teapot Typo. And right into Hellway, getting the damage boost across. Nice Red Tower. Going down, grabbing his first power bombs. Deer Force, and we'll have Fanny Pack's any % runner coming up here shortly. There's Typo taking the first of his 3 required saves for the relay. We require 3 saves for the relay for every category, just to make sure that the relay goes off smoothly. We don't want somebody to feel like they need to try to save 15 or 20 seconds, pushing for a no save run, and then lose an hour to Dragon chain damage or a soft lock somewhere. Just make sure that we can recover if there's a disastrous event. Getting a couple power bomb drops from the crabs, and we've got real cutie Arc for Team Fanny Pack starting their any % run. Gonna go through series using the very much faster Japanese text, which saves literally, I think, single digits of zeros of frames, but is way cooler. And Typo doing a nice spark across the ocean, moving into one of the most dangerous parts of pretty much every category, the Fantoon fight. Mario Mayhem getting the Alcatraz escape. It looks way harder than it is, but it's also one of those strats that you get it 90% of the time, and then for a week straight you can't get it. Looks like Typo's going to be going for some X Factors on Fantoon. X Factors do quite a bit of damage to Fantoon. Oh, and he gets a fast pattern. That's nice. Oh, but the X Factor a little bit off, so he's going to have these particles flying around. If he gets a mid, the particles could still be out by the time Fantoon opens. Looks like he doesn't get a mid, which is actually beneficial. He might not have been able to even hit the opening. So he's going to try again. There, that one's good. Got all 4 particles. Very nice round 2. And here's Fantoon again, starting on the right. Gonna hopefully get a mid here. There we go. Oh, but misses the opening. Mario Mayhem going in to get their early supers. And we'll have the Mets the Venomon on 80% runner starting here as soon as the credits are done. Any dead elephant ghost is a good elephant ghost in my book, so good to see Typo getting through that without too much trouble. Vanilla Morph Ball for Real Cutie. Is this even randomized? Have I made that joke already? I should probably make sure I don't make that joke again. Let me write that down quick. That I've made that joke. I'll just check that off the list. Typo heading to the left supers and wreck ship. Gonna pick these up. That'll be the last ammo that he picks up. He will likely get at least one more E-Tank, probably Bot Wound E-Tank, and might pick up Ridley E-Tank if his health is down a little bit too. Deer Force, get those Deer Forces in chat. Nice randomizer runner races from everybody doing the randomizer. A lot of fun to watch. Typo heading up to Attic. A lot of different strats for Attic too. Gets a power bomb laid. Gonna hit that. Looks like he's not gonna go for the speed booster strats, or he is, but missed the down maybe. Just gonna shoot these guys with ammo. Totally reasonable. That molecule really doesn't want to get hit by a super though. All right, now we got Crocomire. Get your various Crocomire emotes in chat, I think, for Crocomire. Heading into Series Station, going to be our 4th runner starting any percent, taking on the Series Ridley, which you can actually shoot enough. If you shoot Series Ridley 100 times, he will fly away without you dying. So it is possible to not get hit by him. Giant waste of time, unless you're doing true completion, which I believe it is required for, but it's something you can do if you're interested in challenging yourself. Here we hope the Bowling Terizo gets a strike or picks up his spare to save the frame, clearly. Good BT fight from Arc there. And very nice series escape time from Croak. 45, high 45. It's a nice time. Let's see if Mario can get if we can get 4 for 4 Kraid quick kills on any percent here. Typo got theirs, and we'll see if Mario can get theirs. Kraid needs to just sit back down. Very, very nice reverse moat from Typo too. Ooh, first super is a little bit early, so Kraid's gonna stand up, do a little power squat, and then take some swipes and throw some I don't know what those things are. Hooks, fingers. Does he throw his fingers at you? Does he like tear them off and throw them at you? That's a very morbid boss. Arc getting their supers, and Croak also using appropriate fall speeds. I approve of all of these runners who are falling at the rate at which nature intended. Mario finishes up Kraid. Let him stand up a little bit, but sometimes Kraid needs to stretch. Let him get up. Let him just move his legs around a little bit. Scratch his belly. You know, he's laying down. It's hard for him to do that, so let him stand up once in a while. All right, Typo heading into Meridia. Gonna go kill Dragon and pick up a space jump. The last of the major items that they'll find. Oh, misses the jump up there, but gets the back up pretty well. Just as a real cutie moves out of charge, heading down to probably Kraid. I'm not sure if Cutie does wreck ship first, or if they do Kraid first. I guess we'll see here in a second if they go up or down Red Tower. Making it over New Bridge, though, holding run the entire way, so that's good. And it does look like they're going down, so unless Croakmeyer does new route, all of our runners will be heading to Kraid first, it looks like. Typo sent it for a nice X Factor on Bot Wound. Getting good particle hit there. I think missing a couple supers, but we'll clean him up right here. That hitbox on Bot Wound, I tell you, sometimes he just wraps himself around. Oh, and no super drops for Typo. That's gonna be harsh. He's gonna have to farm the bugs coming up here to make sure he has supers to get into Dragon. And he is picking up the Bot Woundy tank as well. Mario Man picking up high jump boots. I love how in Super Metroid, every time you pick up an item, you use it immediately. If you notice there, the high jump is a little bit lower than where you start the room. And unless you're using kind of speedrunner strats of wall jumping, you can't get out of there unless you pick it up. So they're nice to just say, hey, this is how this works. You can jump higher now, in case you didn't understand what high jump boots meant. We'll see if a real cutie can get the Kraid quick kill here, or if they're gonna let Kraid stand up and stretch out their legs again. Typo is having a really solid run here. It's he's looked very, very strong. Very nice Kraid quick kill by Real Cutie as well. The strat you will likely see all of these runners do for Dragon is going to be to use Shine Sparks to deal damage. If you do it well, you can get Dragon in two or three Shine Sparks. Open up with a X Factor plus a Shine Spark, and then usually two more on the next goo phase to do enough damage to kill. Very nice opening. We'll see if Real Cutie picks up the Kraid tank. Nope, they're going to skip it. They're saving those frames. Skipping the Kraid tank. So they'll have to be a little bit more careful, but they are saving some time. And Typo getting the spark kill, not getting blue suit, but not dying to chain damage. So we'll call that an even trade. And not really many super drops from Dragon either. Picks up Space Jump. He's gonna go pick up Plasma on the way to Lower Norfair and go wreck some Ridley face. Nice entry in the high jump from Arc, getting that jump through without slowing down. It's always nice to see. It always surprises me when I get it, and then I don't realize I need to shoot the Chozo ball with the high jump in until it's too late, and I've wasted all the time I saved. Oh, and they're skipping. Oh no, they missed the enemy on the way down, so they had to kill it before being able to exit. All right, so Typo going to try to get to the plasma. We'll see if he goes for plasma spark. I don't know if he does, but it's a pretty cool strat if you can do it. He does need to pick up a few more supers before he heads to Lower Norfair as well. Real cutie with a real nice movement through amphitheater. I think, wait, no, Coliseum? No. Whatever that room is with those missiles that everybody forgets in 100%. Oh, and Mario just missing the gap skip jump through that save room, which is one of my favorite gap skips in the world. Oh, and a real cutie killing that King Cac before jumping up there. That means you don't have to worry about getting knocked back down. Typo laying a power bomb to do some damage to some of the pirates in the room. It'll only damage the pirates on the wall, but it'll make it so you only have to hit them once with plasma to kill them. And there you go. Pirate's dead. Let's go to Lower Norfair. Crockmeyer heading in the warehouse. Hopefully gonna be our third Kraid quick kill of the any percent section. And Typo going down what is affectionately referred to as the toilet. I guess you can basically see why. It's kind of like plumbing, and speedrunners have a very, I guess, advanced sense of humor. So we have toilet humor. Well, looks like Mario's gonna go carefully through Hellway, getting a little bit of farming in, refilling a little bit before wreck ship. And also making sure he doesn't fall into those Samus Eaters. Looks like Croak's also doing the charge strat, and a very nice quick kill from Croakmeyer using the charge and four super strat. Picking up their various suit. All right, so Typo now is gonna go over and pick up ice. I think I said space jump was the last major item to pick up, and I was way wrong on that. I forgot about all these important items that you actually need. I mean, you don't really need them, do you? You could skip them. Probably slow you down a bit. It looks like a real cutie's making up quite a bit of time, having a really solid run as well. Just right on the heels of Mario Mayhem, going to be coming up to Red Tower themselves very quickly. And Croakmeyer's going to pick up the Kraid E-Tank as well. So everybody but Ark picking up the Kraid E-Tank. I presume most of them will be doing 4-tank. If you're on the level of these runners, a 4-tank any percent run is pretty safe, especially if you're taking safety saves. I would guess one of their saves will be in Torian, and you don't really 4 E-tanks is usually plenty there. Okay, Ark heading up Red Tower. I wonder if they're going to do the ledge grab strat to get up. It looks like they are. Oh, so close. Just a couple pixels short. Going to have to use backup and come back up, but nails it the second time. Typo not going for Chronic Boost, just going to dive in, charge a shot so they don't get damaged by these Namehe fires, and head down to the Lower Norfair elevator. Oh, and taking a save. I believe that's their second save that they've taken before going down to Lord Warfare. Not a bad idea. It's a save room that's very close on the way, and a lot of bad things can happen in Lord Warfare. If you have a botched worst room in the game, or you fall down into the lava in Amphitheater, it just really ruins your day. Mario's going for some X Factor strats on Fantoon. Let's watch him for a bit. Hoping to get those 4 particles to hit. 2 charge shots, and oh, looks like a little bit late. Got hit with 1 particle. Oh, and almost hit him twice on that. Oh, very nice speed echo strat through the fast pillars, or through the pillars room. That conserves a lot of health, and but it's still quite fast. Not quite as fast as sparking through it, but very close, and saves you all of the health of the spark. So Typo will have full health going down into Ridley's area. Looks like Ark's going to go for Ocean Fly. Oh, almost bonking the door. One of the last frames. Ocean Fly is very impressive strat. Surprised, you don't see too many people go for it with 2 E-tanks, but they feel comfortable. They can do it. And Mario Mayhem finishes off Fantoon in style with a super, the way Nintendo intended it. Typo, moving into Wasteland. We called this room Wasteland because it's, I guess, looks dirty. I don't know the history of the name of that room. If anybody does in chat, shout it out, because I'd like to know where this name came from. It looks like Typo's using the Sephi strat for the Golden Pirates, or the Silver, the Metal Pirates. Missing the last charge shot by just a little bit, but still very clean room. And Ark getting a fast first round. Gonna go for the X Factor. I think those hit the flame though, so I think only 2 particles hit Fantoon. So it's gonna be tough to get a 2 round here. Not gonna be able to do it with X Factor, so they're gonna have to do 3 rounds. We have 2 bosses on the screen at the same time. We got Ridley and Fantoon, so hype for that. Typo doing Ridley with charged Ice Wave Plasma, deals 900 damage to Ridley, 20 shots to kill Ridley, 4 E-tanks. Got a dead Fantoon on Ark. And if you stand all the way to the left here while Ridley is pogoing, he will not grab you. You can just shoot straight up at him. And everybody jump up, jump around. Jump up and get down and shoot some plasma shots on Ridley while he pogos around. All right. Mario heading up to bowling, which is also known as the jump up and grab a drink while you wait for the cutscene room. Very nice Ridley from Typo. Let's see if he picks up. Nope. Not worried about picking up Ridley E-tank. He feels comfortable with 4. Feels like he can get out no problem. Sometimes the exiting of Lord Warfare is actually the scarier part of doing a lower E-tank run, more so than Torian or Mother Brain. There's a lot of scary rooms on the way out. Very nice space jumping out of there. It's a very tight space jump to get through there and not hit the guys there. Oh, and really nice attic strat by Ark, using Blue Suit to clear out all of those enemies. So not using any health to Shine Spark, and not using any ammo. So they're gonna save a lot of health and ammo using that strat, and it always looks so good. Crookmeyer gonna go up Red Tower. Oh, and doing the nope. Looks like he was gonna try for the ledge grab strat, but wasn't quite on for it, and decided just to shoot it and get up that way. Typo gonna be dodging all of these key hunters, trying to dodge them. They're gonna do 50 damage, which is quite a bit. And so he can take 3 hits from them now before he goes down, and jumping on the spikes just to make it a little bit harder on himself. wants that challenge. Oh, nice damage boost out of the Alpha Power Bombs room by Croak. It's pretty tight to get that, not fall down into the spikes. So got that going. We've got Typo just about heading out of Lower Norfair here. Oh, he's going to take it safe and kill the key hunters. I think that's a good idea. It doesn't cost very much time to kill them, and then nothing bad can happen. Sometimes you think, hey, I have 150 health. I can take a couple hits. This will be no problem. And you get knocked back down and stuck before you know it, your energy's gone. Well, we're going to have a high five here with Ark and Crocomeyer going right past each other. How you doing? I'm good. How are you? Good luck on Fantoon, they say. Let's go. I would answer what Golden Teresa code is, but I think everybody in chat's going to beat me to it. So I'll just let one of them answer. GT Classic, by the way, is a fantastic category if you've never tried it. It's a lot of fun. There's nothing quite like destroying all of the bosses with charged Ice Wave Plasma and X-Ray on your way out. It's just a fun category. It has a lot of neat tricks in it. Typo heading up the elevator. Gonna head up through Meridia, past the ship, down into Torian, and give Mother Brain what 4, what 5, and what 6. Crocomeyer going for the speedball to break through these blocks. Taps the top of the robot. Those robots are awful enemies, even when they're not awake and alive, right? They just get in the way of everything. Everything cool. That speedball is so cool, and it ruined it for Croak. I hate that robot. Hey, 2 more bosses on the screen. We got Bot Woon over for Mario. Ooh, X Factor Particle misses, so they're going to need an extra super to finish off Bot Woon. Bot Woon, poke his head out. You can get a few supers in there. Spit some acid. After you do enough damage to Bot Woon, he will no longer poke his head out. He'll just fly around. Oh, nice X Factor by Crocomeyer. There's so much going on here. I don't know how anybody can keep up with all this. And looks like he's going to go just Doppler strats for the second round. Nice job, Croak. Nice Fantoon. Another dead elephant ghost. We got 4 dead elephant ghosts. No dead Samuses. Nice runs, everybody. Let's go. We'll see if Typo's going to take a save at the ship. His ammo is really good, so he might not. But he does have to take so many saves, and I haven't been paying attention. I'm not sure if he took 3 or not. Looks like Cutie missed a super or 2, having to do some charge shots to finish off Bot Woon. But clean it up. Nice job. And Typo going straight down into Torian. Get a nice Golden 4 statue cutscene. This is usually where runners practice their bomb jumps, so you'll see if they're starting to become a new route runner where you have to do CWJ or the bomb jump across mode. Just practice it in here a little bit. There you go. See, he's going to do some little bomb jumps. Oh. And Haffy from Real Cutie. Yeah, that was Haffy. Nice Attic from Crocomeyer too, doing the spark strats. Looks like he was a little too low and missed this atomic, but we'll go back and clean that up. And Real Cutie taking a save. Gonna save for Dragon. I think that's a good idea, especially with only 3 E-tanks. Chain damage on Dragon is a very real thing. You can go from 300 to 0 very quickly. And we're actually going to have dual Dragons on the screen at once. We're going to have Fanny Pack and Decors with Fedoras on Dragon at the same time. So that's pretty exciting. Typo taking the first save in Torian. This is the save that if you ever played this game casually, you could get back out of. If you save after Baby, you are stuck there forever. Oh, Typo, you missed the Metroid. There you go. Yeah, if you would play the game casually, you think, oh, I'll save right here, right before the final boss. I'll enjoy this, and then I'll go back and get all the items that I missed. Except you can't. Once you are there, you are there. You are not going back. I always thought that was a weird design choice. Very nice Dragon by Real Cutie. Making up some time and putting Fanny Pack ahead of Decors with Fedoras with that really clean fight. And going for Spark Suit, but not getting it, I think. And there's a nice kill by Mario Mayhem, cleaning up Dragon. Gonna pick up Space Jump and head out. That was a lot of missiles from those Metroids for Typo. All right, Typo. We'll see if Typo goes for Baby Skip. I'm sure he goes for it. We'll see if he gets it. Or I could be completely wrong, and he's going to damn himself down and just try to get grabbed as soon as possible. It is true that if you're not confident in your Baby Skip ability, if you haven't practiced it, then going for it actually costs you a lot of time, and you're better off just damaging yourself down, getting grabbed, and then going out. So Typo gonna head over, hit the refills, maybe save again before Mother Brain, just in case. You never know when that catch-up's gonna catch you unaware. I should give a shout out. First of all, thank you to all the organizers for running this relay. It's been a lot of fun. I had a lot of fun running Minibus RTA. It's a lot of fun to watch all of the different categories. Really great event, so thank you to everybody that's organizing it. Coming up next, after any percent, is going to be the final category, low percent ice. I believe everybody's doing low percent ice. I don't think anybody's doing speed or some kind of PAL version or chargeless, but we'll see. Typo foregoing the other save before Mother Brain because he wants to be able to go back and get those items that he skipped and get that 100% save file. I think that's what he's thinking there. Real Cutie going for the damage boost strap, but not quite getting it. Just gonna clean that up and head out. Real Cutie's making up a lot of time here. They're having a very, I would dare call it a quality crisp run, but they're on Team Fanny Pack, so I guess it's a Packy Fanny run, which is still very good. And we got 20 charge shot for Mother Brain, just like 20 charge shots for Ridley. Gonna shoot her right in the face. Pretty standard fight. Every runner here is gonna feel really comfortable at this point. Not that everybody's totally safe. You can totally die here if you catch a ketchup. Ketchup beans can double hit and just knock you out of nowhere. I think every runner's lost a run to them at some point. Ooh. Speak of the devil, that ketchup came out of nowhere. Typo wanting to demonstrate how dangerous Mother Brain can be. I just wanted to make a close call there for everybody. And our other runners, two of our other runners are heading down towards Lower Norfair, going to pick up ice on the way. Head down to Lower Norfair. Krokemeyer heading on their way to Dragon. Get one more fried dead shrimp. Needs a super though. Wants to pick that up. He'll probably farm the bugs before he heads into Amphitheater. Oh, almost forgets. I think he was listening. Heading back, grabbing a super. You're welcome, Croak. I'm here for you. Even if you're on team, it's a bit of venom. Thank you, Baby, for helping out Typo. Killing Mother Brain. Surely, Mother Brain not coming back. Gonna be dead forever. We'll just shoot her once and she'll dissolve. It'll be fine. Oh, Mario going for the space jump into the room before ice. Very nice. Got a couple jumps in and landed, but that's very fast if you can keep your space jump into there and get a couple jumps in. It's a really cool strat. Thank you, Dr. Amamine. I do my best. I think it's Advenom is a very solid team name. I'm sure somebody knows what it actually means. It's in the Discord somewhere. It's a fantastic name. It's right up there, maybe second place to Quality Crisp, I think. Oh, the baby died again. Typo going to finish up Mother Brain 3 and then head out. Mario doing the ice escape, getting those frozen platforms lined up, doing a nice mock ball out, and then rolling all the way through. Looks like Real Cutie took the southern route. Shoutouts to Southern Kip, who is a streamer who's now retired. It seems like this guy named Kip is streaming instead. There is no disrespect for Fanny Pack. It's a quality name that was used last time, and it's up there. It's just not quite on the level as Quality Crisp, I gotta say. I have a little bit of bias. You're right. I gotta tell you, all of these runs today have been Quality Crisp. Typo with 3 minutes to get out. Gonna drop down, open some doors, speed through some segments, spark up. Gonna go for Blue Bomber? No, he's gonna spark up. Crokemeyer finishing up Dragon here. Looks like he wanted to maybe get a spark in there. Just gonna shoot some missiles, looks like. Really clean worst room in the game for Arc, getting that frozen guy jumping off, frozen pirate, dropping a power bomb, jumping back up, very clean. And Dragon is gone. He's Dragon. All right. All right. Anybody? I bet Elm appreciated that. Maybe not. Very, very solid run from Typo on Team Quality Crisp. Nicely done. Heading to the ship. As fast as the steam will allow him to, anyway. Mario Mayhem using power bond straps to get through the pillars room. GG to Typo. Finishing 80%. Very nicely done. We'll watch these amazing credits roll. For 8 more times now. Got Typo, all of these 80% runners, and 4 low percent runners. Bajoom. Oh no, but there's 3 more Samuses on the planet, and it just exploded. How are they going to get out? Crokemeyer going to farm some supers here. You want 6 supers, I believe, coming out of Meridia on your way to Lower Norfair. Well, on your way to Ice, I guess. There's a gate on the way out of Meridia. There's the toilet gate, Ice gate, and then I think you want 3 more to be able to get through all the doors. Nicely done, Typo. GG. And we've got a Real Cutie fighting Ridley. Gonna do those 20 charge shots. It's actually, I believe, faster if you can keep Ridley from not pogoing. You can get more charge shots in. But really, you just want to be hitting them as much as you can. And we'll see if a Real Cutie picks up the Ridley E-Tank here. I doubt it. I think they would have gotten Kraid if they were going to get a 4th E-Tank. So they'll probably be going with 3. And looks like we've got Fuzda coming in, gonna close it out, gonna do commentary for the low percent, I believe, ice run, but I guess technically they can do whatever low percent they want. I'm not sure. I think they've all been practicing low percent ice, so I expect them all to do that.
Yep. Howdy everyone. We're coming up to the last leg of our relay. It's been a lot of fun so far, and thank you Rumble for the 80% commentary. You did great.
Absolutely. A lot of fun. Thanks for having me. Good luck to all the runners. Thanks for organizing this. Fuzda, Total, everybody else that was involved. Appreciate it.
No problem. Alrighty. Got, let's see. We got Quality Chris coming up. And for low percent coming up, that'll be Scotty McBody. And all of these runners for low percent, they're pretty good. So this should be a freaking-tastic race. Really looking forward to seeing potentially some craziness happen. Low percent in the past has typically been pretty volatile, with even very experienced runners, very experienced runners, taking an unfortunate death or two. This relay has been absolutely notorious for if you got 36 people, or how many people are doing 8, 4, I can't do math, 32 people doing Super Metroid, you're bound to have some crazy stuff happen. So, should be pretty crazy. Alright. Let's see what else we got here. Mario exiting Norfair with basically just full ammo and health, so he should be good to go. And Cutie got his 4th E-Tank finally, so kudos to him. And great ammo for Turi, no worries there. Krokmar just getting Ice Beam. He's not got much left to do. Everyone's all pretty close. This is like a Mother Brain death or Ridley death away from significant changes in the pack here, so anything can happen. Consistency is the name of the game.
Hello.
Howdy, Total.
This is gonna be exciting.
How do you feel about this relay so far?
I think it's been fantastic so far. It's been a lot of ups and downs for the different teams. So, I mean, obviously, I'm rooting for my team. But in low percent, anything can happen. It's a hard category, and we've seen in the previous relay races that it can be definitely a decider in terms of losing or gaining time.
Oh yeah, there's so much that can go wrong.
Yeah.
Thankfully, I don't think we have had the 15% meme where people grab the charge missiles yet.
Oh no! I mean, let's hope that doesn't happen.
Actually, now that I say that, I feel like something did happen in some event where someone got charge missiles, and we just said just get rid of those missiles and don't use them.
Yeah.
I don't remember what event that was though. Do you have any? I don't know.
I don't remember. Maybe that was the marathon, like Ocean Fly.
Yeah, maybe.
it's a lot of events lately. So, but I'm really happy that we're doing this relay now, as much as we do. It's always something to look forward to, and I'm always excited to be a part of making it happen.
I think biannual is a great timing as well.
Oh yeah. So we have the 3 runners here, still in 90%, finishing up. Looks like they're heading towards Torian. And Gotti just doing the same old thing that we've seen now a few times already.
Quite a few times, yeah. And Scotty is, I think he's done 1 relay before this. Maybe I don't remember if he did the first one. Man, I'm really bad. You think I would remember who's done what? But there's like 40 people like in each relay, you know.
Yeah.
But we've seen this cat before on the stream. I love that cat. Always looking forward to seeing it.
Yeah. So I was gonna say something here, but I completely lost track. I'm a bit tired now after keeping track of all this. But yeah, no, it's gonna be exciting. There's the time differences right now. They're lower between the other 3 teams, I'd say. So, and in terms of the placements, anything can really happen, and we'll see. I believe in Scotty though; he'll bring this home.
Oh no, Krokemeyer unfortunately laid his power bomb a little bit too far to the left. Has to go back to the Fire Fleet E-Tank to farm some power bombs.
Oh no, that's rough.
Actually, no, he could have gone power bombs of shame. I guess he didn't want to, or just thought this might be faster.
Yeah, you're right.
But for some reason, I thought he had 0, but he had 1, which was enough.
Yeah, then there's maybe thought it was gonna be faster than going for power bombs of shame, but no, that's. I mean, it's easy to when you're in the middle of like doing these things and something goes wrong and you take a decision and you just doesn't always think everything through. So.
Yeah. Either way, he should be good now. No
Definitely.
problem.
No
and
problem.
doesn't even have to get the filthy power bombs of shame. No problem.
Yeah. It's all worth it.
Ooh, QWERTY drops looking a little sketchy here. Like,
25.
there's no way he doesn't farm these 2 Metroids first. Like, he has to.
Yeah, it looks like it. Oh, not a single super. Oh, this is bad. Don't kill that guy.
Yep, this is Super Metroid, ladies and gentlemen,
Yep.
at its finest. Everybody's favorite game.
Let's see if we can get some
Looks
more
like he's not
drops.
really comfortable grouping the first 2 Metroids. So he just... Oh, he should be good now.
Oh, that should be good enough. Yeah.
There we go. No problem.
1810, yeah, that's good enough.
And hopefully Mario has no problems either, but I say that, I think QWERTY had a lot. I think he had like 20 and like 6, 20 and 6, 20 and 7 going in Turing, so we'll see.
Yeah, starting with 29 is usually not a problem. But then again, this is Super Metroid, so shouldn't expect anything.
That reminds me, I actually just watched a clip not too long ago of the worst Metroid drop luck I've ever seen from Nutella, believe it or not.
Oh,
I believe he was doing 80%, and I believe he entered Turing with 20 and 9, and he entered the 4th room with 20 and 2 after grouping room 1 and 3.
oh wow, that is
It's just nothing.
almost impossible that it
Yeah,
happens.
just nothing. Anyway, looks like Krokemar successfully has killed the dragon, and Cutie is, I believe, saving for his last time before the brain. While
Are you getting good drops? No
Yep.
problems at all.
no problems there, and we're gonna have 5 tank from Krokemire here.
Yeah.
We have the we've seen the green Brinstar elevator shaft strat here. This is one of my favorite strats, honestly, just to kill these 2 Zeelas like that and just pick them up right before the door. I don't know,
Yeah, that's
something
sweet.
about that.
That's-
Oh my god,
Oh.
QWERTY got bopped.
What happened? I didn't see.
I think one of his supers got bopped by
Oh,
which I think he still would have been
yeah, with
fine?
the amount, that should be good. Where did
because
North left save? Oh,
Yeah,
yeah,
he saved
okay.
it
Well,
from
that's
over.
not a huge deal. Yeah, with 18 and 8, probably fine. Maybe missed more than once.
I think he would. Right, that should be more than. I don't know. Either way. Oh, he had 2
Oh,
super
2
Zetas.
Super Zeton, yeah, then that's,
That's
that's
a
game
rip.
over, unfortunately.
Oh, a nice speedball from Krokemire exiting. Man, what's that room called again? Wasteland. That's the one.
Wait, yeah, that's true. Power Bombs of Shame room, that's good enough. Oh, yeah. And no charge supers for Scotty.
Oh yeah, good call. And we have this like a save right before Mother Brain. Good call by Mario as well.
Yep. You know,
And
there's
this is
been
one of
very
my-
little like penalty time added this time around. There was a few. I remember last relay race we had a few issues of missed saves and other things.
Yeah, I don't think that. I mean, it's hard to keep track, but
Yeah.
I have not. I mean, most people are pretty good about the honor system about being like, "Hey, you missed a save here." That's what happened last time.
Yeah.
But this time I think we only had 2 squares missed
Yeah, I
for
think
map
so.
completion, and I think that was it, which was pretty good because I think we had a lot more last time,
Oh yeah, we did.
like a lot more.
There was a
So
few minutes of penalty, I think, there for you.
pretty good.
Yeah, it's been going really well so far, and everyone's been every runner have been doing a fantastic job of.
Holy moly, QWERTY, not quite used to 4 tanking, didn't damage himself down to below 100 before the second rainbow. And he got pretty close to death there. I mean, not really, but it seems like it, you know? Ooh, face full of onions for Mario. Kind of close. Gotta avoid another face full and we should be good.
Yep.
Meanwhile, Scotty's health a little bit low.
Oh, hit from the bombs.
Hitting the wreck ship. I personally like to have around 110, 130.
Yeah, 91 is stretching it a bit. Maybe he goes back out to farm the Kakataks, both of them now, to get an easy 40 extra.
That would not be bad. It looks like he's taken 1. That's fine. I mean, 110 seems a lot more safe than 91, even though it doesn't actually give you another hit.
Not a disaster to die, but then again, it's still a lot of time lost. I mean, it would be exciting for the race, for the relay, if there were a few deaths, but let's hope that doesn't happen.
And nobody wants to see deaths except for those vicious individuals.
So.
Looks like our guy Scotty is literally. I think I remember this correctly, but he does not even go for CWJ.
Yeah, that didn't even look like an attempt.
Yeah, went straight for the bomb jump.
Oh, misses it, unfortunately. It's very hard though, so I see people getting it first try over and over, but when I try to do this, it's a nightmare.
I mean, it's one of those things where you take a lot of practice, but once you get the practice in, it's way more consistent than CWJ.
Oh yeah. Yeah, it's definitely a timing thing where you just gotta get the timing.
Oh no!
And at this point, when you've failed a few times in a trick in a setting like this, you just get so tilted, and the nerves get to you, and you're like, "Oh, I really gotta get this now."
Oh man! Because I'm shameless, I like to shout out to someone at was it AGDQ 2016? I believe they did 8%. I think so.
That
might have been SGDQ 2016, but someone was stuck at the moat here for a very, very long time. Looks like Scotty does get across though. We're good to go.
Wasn't too bad. No, like maybe spent a minute extra or minute half. So wasn't a major time loss or anything. And we
I wonder like why they had the whole pedestal that has to go down. It takes you so long to get back around because of it.
Yeah.
Either way.
And then we have 80% finished up for Team Fanny Pack. And with the Dakoras with Fedoras coming up shortly here as well.
That was a pretty significant time save from QWERTY there, I believe. I believe they were like 20 minutes behind.
17 minutes behind at item randomizers. We'll see how much it is now. But it looks like there was a pretty...
I'd say like 3 or 4 minutes time save, maybe more. Maybe like 5.
Yeah, we'll see here when all the teams finish.
Ooh, he got the shot, but was not expecting the actual open to shoot it here. In the meantime, this is giving him plenty of time to farm, so he's got way more health.
Yeah, with 199, there's little to no risk of dying here, if you're just somewhat careful.
And this might be the strategy for Team Quality Crisp Scotty McBody, because he obviously knows how far ahead he is. If he just plays it safe and doesn't take any risky strats and just does not die, he has to know he'll win.
Yeah, I think there's there's a somewhat of a strategy here. Like since it's, I think now would be a good time though to farm some health, but the drops are really.
Oh, that's a bad spawn.
Careful.
Oh, I don't know if that was intentional, but if it was, that was really well executed to. Nice. As long as you're not dead, it's a good Fantoon fight, am I right?
Oh yeah, absolutely. Let's see.
Nice. Successfully killed the ghost. He's good to go. As Mario Mayhem also finishes his any percent, and Pokemon are not too far behind. We'll have all 4 runners on the last leg of the relay shortly.
Yeah, it's going to be very close between Team Fanny Pack and Dakoras with Fedoras at this point. They're just a minute or so difference, right? At this point.
Yeah, it isn't not very far at all. Croakmire's got 5 tanks and good ammo. Should be completely fine, but I do still expect to see a save right here, just because it's Mother Brain. I think probably the most popular save for everyone in this entire relay, just because, you know. It's
yeah, I
so
think
easy
in
to
any category where
just an
you
input.
kill Mother Brain, there's just no reason not to save there, considering it's it's late in the game and it's such a time loss to die to Mother Brain if you don't save there, and anything can happen if you just miss a single thing. Especially where you do stand up, where a mistake could mean a soft lock or all kinds of crazy things.
Oh yeah, there's a lot that can happen. All right, starting up for Fanny Pack, I believe is Sloters. I want to say.
I think it's Kip, right?
Oh, it's Kip,
Yeah.
and then okay, yeah, okay, got you. Kip starting up for Fanny Pack. Fantastic runner, just got back from the beautiful land Croatia, where he single-handedly helped their team to victory in the World Cup. Well done, Kip.
And we have for Team Dakoras now, with their low percent running coming up as well, which is Wild Anaconda 69.
Yeah, who is that guy, by the way?
Yeah,
I've never heard of Wild Anaconda 69.
Yeah, it's a new runner, so it's going to be exciting to see what he can perform here.
Yeah, it's always nice to see fresh new faces. Can't tell you how many times it's just so nice. Not for real though. Shout out to our guy at Wild Anaconda for literally starting this relay madness back in 2015, I think.
I think so.
That was a long time ago.
Yeah. Yeah, this would be the 4th relay since then, I think, right?
I believe so.
Yeah, I think so.
Just racking up the numbers, man. We're gonna knock him dead. Ooh, some bad steam in the stairs for Kip there. Meanwhile, one thing I noticed about this low percent is I don't think supers are as important in any percent as they are, like any percent Fantoon first after Gravity Suit than in low percent.
Yeah, I think low percent it's extremely. You really need full supers, or a lot of them at least, because you don't have any other good firepower.
Yeah, they're very important, but I was gonna say I think they're less important after Gravity and more important after Kraid, because you get a lot of super refills from Kraid's drops and from mini Kraid.
Oh yeah, you're right.
So I feel like it's more important to have missiles, which I feel like I noticed Scotty doing a lot of missile strats in Attic. So hopefully it doesn't come back to bite him, because it might be a little more farm time than for that. Wild Anaconda on a pretty decent pace. This might be a 46. Oh, gets the D boost. This would be a high 46. By high, I mean middle, because that's high. Okay, it didn't because he had a terrible last room. I'm sorry, Anaconda. You can do better. I love you. Crokemeyer dancing on the deceased brain. Is there no end to warfare?
So, do you think we'll see the animals saved here? I hope not.
I think we've only seen the animals saved once, which actually maybe it was twice. I don't remember.
Yeah, I hope.
I'm pretty sure I only remember it once, which is actually might be a record for a relay we've hosted so far. So,
well, I mean, technically I did save them in my run.
Oh, it's right. I mean,
it is unfortunate that by default you save the animals.
Yeah, it's hard to avoid that.
Yeah, I mean, I think you can do it. I need to find like a good setup that does it, because it does bother me a little bit.
Yeah, I think wait a minute, didn't Blue Plasma Spark also find some way to save the animals? I don't know if he did that warp. I wasn't watching.
Oh, we were actually.
I think he did. I could be wrong though. I know he found that. I don't know if he did it. He definitely did. All right, yeah, that's what I thought. So I guess twice. I think 2 times is still a record for a relay. So I'm gonna hopefully keep it at, or 3 times. All right, let's keep it there. Unfortunately, Scotty McBody.
Yeah, he gets the great stand-up.
Oh my god! I swear, Crokemeyer is listening into the stream.
Yeah, I am.
That's it. I'm banning Crokemeyer from every future relay ever. All right, the beast is down, and now Scotty has a huge problem with drops. He's gonna have to hope for good drops, which he actually kind of gets. So
yeah, 10
not bad.
Is definitely workable because you get a lot from Minicrate. So.
Alright, Crokemeyer finishing up any percent. We'll have Sloters filling in for him shortly.
Yep, and then we will have every team on their last category.
A nice deboost in pre-Crade room from Scotty there. Yeah. Getting that deboost onto the top platform is a little bit harder than it seems. And because usually people deboost onto the lower one. A good BT fight from Kip there as well. Looks like every one of our runners managed to do a sub 40 in-game time. Not bad.
Oh yeah, that's definitely good. So we have another BT fight coming up. Let's see.
I also want to say, I think every single relay we get better and better runners because, like, yeah, we dropped a category, but this is still going to be way faster than the last one by a significant margin.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I think, and it's just how it is. People get more and more experienced with the game, and it's really nice that we have so many runners in the community.
Yeah,
pushing the game further.
It's so, you're right, it is so nice to have so many runners of this game of different categories.
Yeah.
And have so many different categories to have a long relay race like this.
Absolutely.
Kept picking up his supers. This is the deboost. It takes another face full of side hopper damage. Not ideal start to this, but that's fine. Unfortunately, Scotty also misses the ice escape. I'll take the long way out. There's definitely room for people to make up some time against Scotty.
Yeah.
But at this point, I mean, he can make all the little minor mistakes he wants. As long as he doesn't die, he should be pretty good.
Yeah, I mean, even here losing a few seconds on getting up here isn't gonna be a huge issue. But you're right. any of the other runners have a good chance of if they're really pushing it to make up time. And it only takes, especially on the bosses here, it takes one death, and then it's gonna be a huge swing in time because the boss fights take so long in low percent ice.
Exactly. Looks like both Wild and Kip have already got the same kind of luck that Scotty got. I love getting a missile drop when hit into Phantoon early, as opposed to having full health, just because it makes the missile fight so much easier for Phantoon. Looks like Kip got another missile drop. Looking great on missiles right now.
And there we have it. Now low percent is going for all teams, and Slowers are just started the run. So good luck to everyone here, and see how this finishes up. It's gonna be super interesting for sure.
Oh yeah, Scotty had to
so far for Scotty.
Yeah, he had to spend a little bit of time farming up full ammo to get into.
I think that's very reasonable in this situation here.
Oh yeah, he'll be fine. I think he saved. He saved one mountain. I didn't actually see.
Yeah, I didn't check. Was
he went for fast chronic boost. Unfortunately, misses it. We'll just roll on in, no problem.
Yeah.
This is my least favorite trick in all of low percent. Just gravity jump. I don't know why. He manages to save it though.
Oh, that is pretty. It's an interesting way of doing it. But...
yeah, no problem. Completely fine.
Taking a save here, which is also definitely something that's reasonable. Low Norfolk can be dangerous in low percent conditions.
It's like Lion Khan is playing a little bit safe himself, farming a few enemies in Hellway, just making sure he's equipped to deal with Phantoon without any issues. Looks like Scotty attempted to save on the downward elevator, but unfortunately missed it, so he has to do it after the elevator, not saving himself those 40-ish frames. Sloters finally on the same planet the rest of the runners are on.
Yep. Yeah, so definitely a tricky job now trying to get ahead here. But never know.
Oh, looks like Scotty has to reset worst room in the game, going for a very, very cool strat, but unfortunately...
No, 2 power bombs is fine. You can keep going, don't worry. I think I was worried about the power bomb count here, because if you don't have enough, it's going to be an issue. But it's going to have to go farm Fireflies. Or more PBs, I think, right? Yeah. Oh, what? That? Okay.
A little bit too far to the right.
That is a pretty nice strategy.
Yeah. Shoutouts to our guy, Static9, for coming up with that thing.
Yep.
Because who else would come up with such convoluted strat?
Yes. It is really cool though, and it's...
It's like Wild gets CWJ.
Yeah.
Across the moat.
It's a trust
Not
prior.
far behind Kip.
Yeah, they're all going to be saving some time with Scotty here. I think, especially here when he has to go farm some extra power bombs.
I have it on good authority that Sloters was on a mid to low 51 pace ice run the other day, so this should be a pretty good run. Seems to be pretty in shape.
Looking forward to see that, that's for sure. So 61 energy here isn't great. These guys do a lot of damage.
No, it's not.
It is.
Thankfully, he does have enough energy to survive one hit from these guys, and even gets the lucky RNG from both of the side hoppers there. Because if he got bad RNG from either one, because he missed the mock ball, he would have gotten hit.
Yep. Yeah, there is a way to never get hit, but it does require a well-timed mock ball.
Kip just going hog wild on those supers in Attic. Ooh, a nice air doppler from Wild there.
No super drops here for Scotty. Okay, 2. So the ammo situation here is also not the best. Gonna take some extra farming here.
Oh yeah, this can be terrible. I can tell you from personal experience, it can take upwards of 40 Zebos to get 5 supers, so...
Yeah.
Hopefully he has better luck.
It doesn't look like there's any great luck so far.
Nothing and nothing. My favorite drop from Zebos. Great ammo and health from Anaconda here, heading up to Attic. And a little, I mean, we just talked about this before when Scotty was leaving Gravity. Kip having 2 supers should be just fine, because he'll get plenty of super drops from Mini Kraid and Kraid, hopefully. Ooh!
Oh.
Going for the swag strats. Our guy Scotty.
Finally getting enough ammo to be able to deal with Ridley a bit faster.
Oh, it looks like he wanted to do the typical strat there is to do an ice SBA followed by a power bomb, so that way you get all the particles and the power bomb going off at the same time. But only a small loss of time there for Scott, a couple seconds, not a big deal.
Yeah, the most important thing would be to get proper double hits on all these PBs.
A little bit of acid damage, but we're past the power bomb phase, which is the time where Ridley is the most unpredictable, so...
Yeah, at this point, especially in the beginning of the fight, Ridley is very nice. Mainly just pogos, and that's it. So this is all about just being calm, getting as many shots as possible, not wasting time or missing charge shots, and just not taking damage here. Because Ridley does a lot of damage, even like with gravity suit and everything. So
this is definitely
shoot until Ridley is red right, and then it's 23 shots, and then 10 supers, 10 missiles. Yeah,
that is correct. There is let's see, with the power bombs, I think that's 20. I don't want to do math on stream, but I'm gonna say it's like high 70, low 80 charge shots to get him to half as well. So this will be here for a little bit.
Yeah, and this is where low percent runs like this can be decided. A death here, and you're looking at 5, 6, 7 minutes lost if it's late in the fight, or even more, just from it taking so long to kill Ridley with just charge ice.
I'm curious to see E-Tank decisions here. I think I saw Sloters doing... Did I see Sloters doing 1 tank low Norfair the other day?
Seems like it would be too risky to do in a setting like this. I mean, I would have gone for 3 tanks here. Just early on 3, just to be safe.
Yeah, 3 tanks is fine. I think...
It does cost a little time, 3 tanks, because you gotta farm up after Ridley a bit.
Yeah, it depends on how good your Ridley is. If you're really confident in your Ridley, like, you can get out with almost more or less full health, and you'll be fine. But then if you're that confident in your Ridley, why would you have...
Yeah, then you might as well do 2 tanks at the same time.
So... I do expect probably all these people to get 2 tanks, get Kraid tank. Especially because it can be helpful to farm power bombs from the dudes here, even though Kip doesn't need it right now. So you're going from ammo conservation strats. You use a power bomb to kill those 3 pirates instead of.
It's looking risky for
missiles supers.
Scotty. Hopefully he can keep his calm and just get it done.
He should be close to red, but the main problem here is Scotty seems to have a little bit of trouble. There you go, there's red.
Yeah, so now
Scotty's having trouble just getting the turnaround manipulation on Ridley here, just not getting the spin jump that I know he wants. He's just doing a straight jump, which can be a little bit harder to time if you're not used to it.
Yeah, Ridley is a boss that you can manipulate pretty well, but if you can still be very weird sometimes, you do the same thing and just act really strangely.
Yeah, my favorite thing about Ridley's AI is the fact that it's he has every other pogo, he will release a fireball, but whenever he's not pogoing and doing something else, it's like a 50% chance to release a fireball, so you just don't even know if he'll release a fireball. Oh, that's really not good!
Oh, please. 5 health. Just
This is it, dude. This is... I believe!
No! Oh, that is unfortunate.
Oh.
So, in the meantime, we're so wild with perfect, easy, great quick kill.
Yeah, and full ammo. He's good to go.
He's definitely good to go.
That was pretty late in the fight for Scotty here.
Yeah, just as with the commentator curse, just as I said, there was a... Oh, and he didn't save in the before before Ridley either, so he has to redo from Lone Warfare Elevator.
I think that's a reasonable save, because I feel like I am more afraid of Lone Warfare exit and Lone Warfare entry than Ridley, but still, sometimes Ridley mistakes do happen, and that's a significant time loss.
Yeah, indeed.
Yeah, Kip is on his tail. He's like a minute out, maybe 2 minutes out.
Yeah, this turned into something that can be...
And he doesn't have gravity equipped. He's taking a huge amount of damage in the pillars room. He doesn't have gravity equipped. He might be going back, take some time to get equipped right now. I would do that if I were him. Or maybe just He might be a little bit...
a bit stressed here. Taking a hit from these pirates now is 100 damage without gravity.
It's not looking good. Okay, there he goes. He's taking his time to recoup grab. That's a great idea. It's alright. Looking good so far in the Stratford room in the game. There we go.
Gets us nice, beautiful, great jump.
And a nice D boost from Kip there. Looks like a good gravity jump too. Let's see how he does. Perfect. Not even breaking a sweat.
And this suddenly turned into a very close run.
Yeah, just like that.
Just like that. That is low percent for you.
And the differences between our 3 top teams right now is more or less equivalent, as in Kip is about as far behind Scotty as Wild is from Kip, so...
Yep.
Not huge differences here after almost 7.5 hours.
Yeah, it's funny though, because the last times we've ran these relays, it usually turns out to be very even in the end. For some reason, it's just the nature of the game that anything can happen.
It seems fortuitous that some people have the amount of good luck and bad luck, because that's basically what it is at this point. A lot of these people are very experienced with the categories they run. They've done this. It's just sometimes the game just doesn't like you, and sometimes it does.
Yeah. And we have Scotty taking the save here now before.
Yeah, I think that's completely reasonable. I assumed his saves were going to be entering Lone Warfare, exiting Ridley, and Mother Brain, but now he might be doing 4. I would not blame him if he did.
Yeah, and we have Wild doing the lava dive. and he's no problem, and he's entering Lone Warfare. Which means
Of
we have
note, Wild
soon
did not
3
farm.
runners.
Did not farm prior to Lone Warfare, so we'll have a significantly lower ammo count. That
Yeah, that
is generally the
Costs
faster
some
strat,
time. Yeah,
but it could cost time depending on how bad the RNG is for him.
exactly. So Scotty exiting the Metal Pirate now with a lot better ammo than previously, so farming should be faster here. And keep taking the save as well before Ridley. I think that's a reasonable thing to do in low percent in this setting, because Ridley is one of the major things where things can just go wrong sometimes. And
Yeah.
it's such a time loss.
I
die.
did mandate 3 saves for every runner for every category in this relay, but I don't think it would be unwise to do 4 saves for low percent, the 4 that I laid out earlier.
Yeah, I think I agree. I mean, there's no...
Maybe
Reason
even
not to
5,
take
one
it,
before
but, yeah.
Fantoon. I don't know. I think Scotty did do before Fantoon, actually.
He did save before Fantoon, yes. So he has done 3 saves already.
I was going to point out that Sloters had 32 health entering, what's it called? Hellway, but he managed to get a big health drop, so there's no...
Oh, that's nice to get out of Health Bomb. Or maybe never got into Health Bomb.
He never was in it, but he was going to
yeah.
get into it if he did the Hellway deboost. Looks like Scotty's feeling a little, like, his movement looks a little more comfortable right now with Ridley. He's
Yeah, this looks...
very, very good handling of those difficult patterns from Ridley here. Not getting hit once so far from those ones. This is an annoying pattern to deal with.
Yeah, because you keep getting the back bounce and the fire, so yeah, you keep losing time.
You can kind of just get lucky where he just decides to not keep on doing that. But I found the easiest way to make him go out of that is to pseudo screw against the far right wall.
Yep. That's what I've noticed as well.
Jump up to normal pogo instead of the bottom left pogo that he does there.
It's looking a lot better now so far. So
this is it though. Kip and Scotty in the Ridley fight, and I'm willing to bet Wild Anaconda will be in the Ridley fight before either of those fights end as well.
I do believe that as well. So this is going to be a very deciding thing. Another death here, and it might be. That might be it. It depends. There's Mother Brain as well, which is a fight where things definitely can go wrong in this category.
Looks like, is that red? I can't tell. No, it's not red.
No, it's not red. I think it's gonna take a while. Further here. So.
It's so hard to tell now because with the changes I went through from my previous catcher setup to my new one, it's very blatantly obvious now. So now when I watch people who don't have as blatantly obvious setups, it's hard for me to tell.
These patterns, though.
Yeah, this is getting pretty rough. At least he's taking a lot of fireball damage.
The fire than getting hit by Ridley. There's, what is it, 15 from fireballs? I think.
Yeah, 15. You can get double hit pretty easily from fireballs, though, or triple or quadruple hit, as I've seen sometimes, which is kind of lame.
Oh,
and Wild getting kind of shafted on drops here. I think he's been sitting for a while. Maybe that farm skip didn't really pay off for him. Either way, this is now 3 people in the Ridley fight all at the same time. And Sloters probably... Oh no, he's not close, never mind. I thought he was in Lower North Elevator.
no, that's the regular North. We should see Ridley get red here anytime, I think.
And not a moment too soon, hopefully, because getting a little bit low here, below 1 E-Tank again for Scotty here. And Kip, just a little bit better off. He has red before Scotty did.
Yeah. I think Scotty lost quite a bit of time in the early with the strange patterns there. where you just had to shoot the screw over and over. Okay, and there we go. Yeah, 53 is a bit sketchy. That's pretty much one hit from Ridley, and then maybe a fireball, and then it's over. Okay.
This is it.
This is it.
I think he's around 7 charge shots right now. He needs 15 more.
Yep. And then a double hit
That's-
from the fire, and
yeah.
that's it. That is unfortunate.
God, he was so close to killing him this
Yeah.
time.
And Kip getting the kill. And moving on to the lead of the relay race.
It's looking pretty good for Team Fanny Pack.
It sure does. And it's looking very good for Wild Anaconda. He's been fighting a while now and is still at 209 hell energy here.
Of the runners in this relay, I don't think anyone has as much experience fighting Ridley in low percent conditions as Wild does. He might not have the best time, but I'm pretty sure he's fought in low percent Ridley conditions way more than anyone else has.
Yeah, I think so as well. Just general experience with the game as well. And I'd say Wild is very good at the game. And we have Sloters doing the gravity jump into Lone Warfare.
Easy first try for all of our runners here. And Scotty actually got really great drops from the Metal Pirates, so his farming time should not be very significant here.
Yep. Get a few good super drops here, and it's good to go. 792, which is pretty good.
You know, that Wild pseudo-screwing into the flames, knew they were coming, just did it preemptively. That wasn't even a reaction, that was just, he knows it's gonna happen.
Yeah, after fighting Ridley a lot, you can definitely start to read into what's coming. It is pretty predictable.
Ooh, this is gonna be sketchy. Okay, luckily did not get a fast swoop, he's just good to go.
Yep.
And third try is what I'm looking for here, Scotty. I believe. Fantastic Lone Warfare exit from Kip there. Breaking no sweat, just running right past him like there's nothing.
Yeah,
Wow.
those 3 musketeers can be really rough at times.
Slaughter's just making short work of Lone Warfare here.
Yeah.
No problem worst stream in the game, and Wild is on a red Ridley, very red Ridley.
Yeah, I think he's pretty much at the point where it's just ammo left. A few shots here.
Ooh, unfortunate quick swoop for our Wild there. But
Yeah, 79 can be tricky if he gets hits once more here and then takes a tail.
gotta be careful not to lose super there. Unfortunately, he does lose 1 super to the tail. Has to do a couple extra charge shots here. Ooh! Maybe not.
Yeah,
Hard to
Ridley
tell.
isn't dead.
Oh, those dodges, look at that. Very, very close. No
Yeah,
problem.
that's very
And Ridley
well.
should be dead right now. I know Wild knows it. He's looking for a safe
Yep.
escape, and there he gets it.
And that is Ridley kill number 2. Well done.
Wild gonna get 3 tanks for the exit. Great plan. As Loaders entering Metal Pirates. And Kip leaving Norfair forever. That'll be the last Norfair we see for Team Fanny Pack.
Slaughter's getting a good amount of supers from the last pirate.
Looks like, okay, I was gonna say this, but then Scotty just got hit. But I was gonna say this relief vibe looking a lot better for Scotty so far. He's been going for a bit, and he's still got 2 tanks left, so
Yeah.
I believe.
But yeah,
Looks like
this is
great
definitely
farm
plays the
slows.
nerves. I think can just get to you.
Yeah, that was a great farm for Sloters. That was really, really fast. He's out of that pre-Ridley room way faster than anyone else was.
Yeah, I think Slaughter's run so far has been very good. Been catching up quite a bit, I think. We have what's looking like a very good Donor for escape so far by a while.
Yep, not getting hit once
Handles.
in the key hunter staircase means it's pretty much no possible way you can die here. And
Yeah, I
say
think
that
so.
without
Even just going through all the key hunters here.
Yeah, there's no way. Like, I'll say that you cannot curse this.
No, I believe you. There's just no way.
Kip, pretty good 2-round bot wound there. No problem.
Yeah, while taking 2 hits here, but that's
And
nothing.
pulling an Ivan right there on the on that last
Yeah.
hunter. Scotty, Red Ridley for the 3rd time.
But this time, the energy situation is quite a bit better. He's missing a missile, which isn't a huge deal. I think that's 2
Ooh, good
shots,
save.
right?
That was a delayed. Yeah, that was a delayed swoop there, and Scotty read it and got that extra Waldrum off just in time.
That's
Looks like we're getting down to the wire. Just a couple supers left, I think.
gotta make sure not to miss them.
Ooh! Really trying to pull a fast one. Scotty isn't having it.
And with that, I think should be all done, right?
It looks like it. Oh, I don't think so. I don't think so. Scotty realizes it, gets up out of
Yeah,
morph,
it
keeps
is.
going.
That's
Oh,
a
that
good
was
reaction
close.
there.
And he knows it's close, but he's looking for the telltales.
Yeah, this should be it. Nope.
Oh, I don't think so. We're still going.
Wow.
And these dodges.
Yeah,
These dodges just by the skin of his teeth, man, right there. And he really wants Ridley to be dead, but I think he's missing a couple shots.
I think he must have lost count on shots after. I think this is it.
Just use the pogo pattern, man. Put a couple shots in.
Yeah.
He's still not dead. He's not coming down. That's okay. Taking the iframes to get through Ridley.
I think I would have placed a few power bombs here.
I think that's it though. There's just one more shot
Yeah.
he needed after those last couple swoops.
Yes, that is it. Great job.
Great job, Scotty.
And then
I never
we
doubted
have,
for a second.
and then we have Slaughter's finishing up Ridley as well with a red Ridley here. Looking pretty good.
Some great ice SBAs from Kip here.
Yes.
It's you can always get an ice SBA off on Dragon after every goo phase. It's pretty easy to get minimum 3 in. 4 a little more difficult sometimes when he gets a little faster.
Yeah, exactly. Low percent Dragon is a fight where you can lose a lot of time as well if you don't execute it properly.
Yeah, it can be very tempting to shoot all the goo and make all the drops appear, and
Yeah.
then just try to use every available frame of screen time to try to pump in ammo into Dragon as she's going off screen. But it's a lot more efficient to just try to maintain your ammo count through each phase and not try to use it all, just because the drops disappear a lot faster than you think. But there we go, Dragon dead for Kip, and he's good to go. He's going straight to G4 to fight
Mother Brain.
Mother Brain.
It's been a very good run for Kip as well, I think. Definitely.
Looks like Wild got an unfortunate pattern for bot wound. Just signs to be a little more conservative with the supers. He'll have a number of charge shots to have to do for bot wound to be dead here. I'd say like 5 or 6.
Yeah, having to do this on Batoon is kind of awkward because the hitbox is strange and just you gotta take a few chances on where Batoon would appear while getting a lot of hits here.
Sloters takes a hit in Key Hunter Staircase, but I'm sure he's just fine to get out of Little Norfair.
Yeah.
As Scotty is doing right now. Oh, doesn't get a wall jump. Okay, he should still be fine. Okay, it's underneath.
Yeah, some good dodges.
No problem.
No problem. Looked a bit sketchy there for a while, but luckily, if you have enough energy, you can take a few hits without any major worry.
Wild successfully avoiding the 15%, the 4th E-Tank. I'm very proud of him. And Scotty did not like that multi-viola, just supers it just because. And he'll be farming before heading to Meridia right now.
Yeah.
Sloter's literally right behind him.
Yeah, those are very close here. I wonder if Sloter's deciding to farm as well. Can you skip that farming in any reasonable?
I mean, it's just you gotta farm for bot wound. Like, bot wound is a pain in the butt if you don't have ammo. There's no way to do it. Maybe someone can figure out like consistent 5 SBAs for each pattern, but doubt it. Kip probably going to refill the ship. I don't know if he'll save here. He probably will.
Yep. I think there's no reason not to save. Oh well,
he might
save
not.
later.
If he does, he
didn't save.
Did.
Or he did. It's hard to tell since you can just cancel that.
Yeah. Wild starting his Dragon fight, shooting the drops for ammo, and gonna put in some ammo now.
Yep. Missing a few
Scotty
missile drops, but not a
and
big deal.
Sloter's literally on the same elevator. Very, very tight race.
Yep. And this is far from over yet. There's still Mother Brain.
Mother Brain, a very long fight, about a 4 to 4.5 minute fight, depending on how well you do it.
Yep. And there's definitely risk involved. Where taking a few too many hits is just game over and a reset. I'd be surprised if not all runners save Brain here.
Yeah, there's no way that no one in this race is gonna not save before the Brain. Right?
Yeah. And while doing a few pseudo screws on Dragon, you get a bit of extra damage in.
Ooh, Wild panicking, getting gooped there.
Yep.
Doesn't do the pseudo screw. Alright, he's out of ammo, but he's got plenty. Oh, wow.
One
last
more
shot.
shot, yeah. You have Sloters ahead of Scotty.
Yeah. Man.
Sloters have been absolutely killing it this run.
Yeah, I've been watching his run. It's looking real solid. I gotta say this has to be the best run so far, low percent.
I definitely think so. It's just very well done. Let's see this platoon fight. Oh, misses a few missiles.
It took a while for that bot window to appear on Scotty's screen, but looking pretty good for both our runners here. Sloter's being a little more conservative with the supers.
Yeah, I think Scotty has you gain back
It's-
the time.
Yeah, it's literally tied.
Yeah, in sync here. After 7 hours and 48 minutes, we have 2 runners. Just
Screen for screen.
seconds. Yeah, screen for screen, which is pretty amazing.
Yo, nice. Well, got into that hole first try. That's a tough jump, actually. And both Scotty and Slaughter's doing the missile farm here on these Zoas. And looks like Scotty wins out that RNG battle. Slaughter's has to wait for a couple more rounds. And Kip says hello to the baby. It is possible to get the baby in this category, but it's extremely difficult and only saves about 2 seconds.
Yeah, the only real low percent category where actually doing the Metroid skip is a good time save is low percent ice boots, because you have high jump, which makes the Metroid skip much faster.
So you see Kip had to missile these 2 doors just because the minimum amount of ammo to kill Mother Brain is 10-10.
Yeah.
But that means he has to have that 10-10. Well, technically 9-9, but don't really have that multiple of ammo. Super Metroid. Wild will likely be refilling at the ship as well. I don't expect him to save. He might. Nope, it does not save.
Nope, that's not a save. Right.
We'll see who has the better Dragon fight. In the middle of it right now, Slaughter's and Scotty.
Yep.
A lot of this fight is RNG. If you get a lot of swoops, you kind of get messed up. Because you can't do as much damage as if you get a good goo phase.
Yeah, the goo phases give you a lot of ammo as well, which is definitely necessary. I think it looks pretty even so far, just by looking at the color of Dragon. Scotty might be slightly ahead. It's hard to tell.
There it is. I thought Scotty got a few more goo phases than Slaughter's did, so... Just by virtue of that, honestly, I think Scotty will pull ahead for the Dragon fight. Looks like he's farming the drops, and with this many drops, he'll actually have a great chance of skipping the ship refill. So, that might be huge. That's about a 15-second time save over Slaughter's here.
Yeah, he gained a lot of time back then. And now as we have keep doing the Mother Brain fight here.
He did
It's a lot of charge shots.
200, in fact.
Yes.
200 charge shots.
And,
all while his health cannot dip below 301.
So you pretty much got to do this flawless. You can take a few hits, but it's not much, and it's just requires a lot of concentration and careful play here. Because dying here is another major time loss. Luckily, after getting the 200 shots in, there's no real risk after that point.
Man, I wasn't watching, but Slaughter's just took back the lead again from Scotty. We're just trading back and forth
what
here.
happens, yeah. It's gonna be a very close race, I think.
It's like
Mother
Kip
Brain looking
is-
good so far.
Kip has to know he's in the lead. He's playing it super safe,
Yeah.
balling up before trying to land on the bombs to be given a little bit more airtime.
Yeah, it's looking very, very safe here, which is definitely the right way to go about it.
This gravity jump that Scotty and Sloters are doing is a 3-frame jump. Looks like they both got the
Yep.
one of the first 2 frames. Give them a good, easy jump out.
Scotty actually having a lot of ammo here and potentially just decide just oh no.
Oh!
I was about to say he could skip the
Scotty!
ship refill at this point.
Oh, poor Scotty.
But yeah,
He can still do it if he's comfortable with grouping
Yeah.
strats, but I'm not sure how comfortable he is with grouping strats.
that's unfortunate. The 2 extra supers would have meant that it's a lot safer to skip the refill.
At this point, though, is this the race mentality of being like, well, if I take this time loss going in the ship, like you know you're losing a lot of time and there's one behind you, so what do? You just go for gold, go for gusto? Looks like he's going for it.
Yep, he's going for it, and so did Sloters with only 3 supers.
This is it, man. They both know what's on the line here.
Yep.
Both fighting for their spot. Kip into red beam phase. And the most dangerous part of any Mother Brain fight is the entry into Mother Brain phase where you're not sure when she'll catch up. Once that happens, it's actually pretty easy to dodge the remaining catch-ups. So this
It's a
should
very,
be good for
very
Kip.
consistent pattern. You just gotta be careful and look at the hand, pretty much.
This is very, very tense, especially when she drops a bomb. It can be potentially be disastrous.
Yeah.
And Kip going for style points. Gets nice SBA off during the catch-up. Ooh, that was a late jump. That was a very late jump.
Gotta be careful here.
Oh.
Yeah, taking a hit here or potentially would be disaster.
Looks like Wild is right on his tail. If he dies, that's the core
Yeah,
of
that's
in
it.
the lead.
But I think
And
Kip
that's it,
got
though.
it. That's it. Indeed. Great job.
Fantastic
Let's-
one from Kip. Well done to Fanny Pack. I believe they will be our 2018 Super Metroid Relay Race winners.
I do believe so. There's not much else that can go wrong here. And we have Wild successfully entering Mother Brain 2. And now we have all the runners. Oh! Sloters without
Yeah.
supers at all.
This could be really problematic.
Yeah,
I
this
really
could be
wanted to
this
save
could
that
be it.
time from the ship, but
Oh no!
oh no, Scotty!
No.
He hasn't
Scotty.
saved since for the exit.
It didn't save. Oh no! Yeah,
no,
that's
Ridley
it.
entry. Not even Ridley exit, Ridley entry. He has
Oh
to fight Ridley
no!
again.
He must have. Well, that's a disaster.
I still, despite what happened, I cannot fault Scotty for his decision.
No. I
He
would have
made
gone
the
for it as
absolute
well.
correct
He was.
decision to not take the ship refill. That was the correct choice. It just unfortunately
Yeah,
didn't get that green
grouping the
strike
Metroids
quite
in the-
right.
Yeah. That is unfortunate.
Sloters has to take a couple extra refills, but he gets out there with 10-10. He's good to go now. As Kip begins Mother Brain 3.
Yes. We have Wild doing a very safe Mother Brain 2 here because 319, so pretty much a hit from anything now would mean having to restart.
Yeah, he's just trying to lock up second place here. He knows all he has to do is not die.
Yeah, so
There's
going
no
for
way.
the counter bomb strategy there is definitely slower, but it is one of the absolutely safest ways to do this fight. Because when you don't have to deal with the bombs exploding, then you can pretty much just easily dodge anything else. Well, yeah, this is a very hard category for sure. There's just the margins for error is tiny, and it's so easy to die from just doing a single misstep.
All right, Scotty. This will be his second Ridley kill. Not the fight with Ice SBA as Kip entering the Leo room. See if he gets out without. Oh! Oh! So he wanted to call out its namesake, didn't quite get there. Oh man, this will be like well we split differently, but
Yeah.
technically this will be a sub 8 hours for quality crisp. If Kip can wall jump, let's go, man.
Yeah, let's go. It should be fine.
Oh come on, Kip, you got this.
Yeah, sub 8 hours is fantastic, but in a still 8 categories, so it's a lot of Super Metroid. It's good, no silly animal saving here. And that's it.
GG for Kip.
GG.
And Team Fanny Pack, the winners of this 2018 Super Metroid Relay Race. Congrats to them. Well done, well earned. Wild and catch-up phase as Sloters enters.
Mother Brain 2.
Yep.
Looking good so far, but yeah, a single hit from something means that Sloters gets a chance at that second place.
Ooh. Can a little.
A bit
That
sketchy
moonwalk
there.
almost killed Wild Anaconda, but
That's
he
it.
just clutched it out. That's it for Wild Anaconda. They're going to come in second place.
Yes, Dakoras with Fedoras looking up that second place.
Ooh, some tough patterns for Sloters, but doesn't even break a sweat. Does not phase him in the slightest. Sloters took a couple extra hits. Have to be a little more careful. We cannot survive many hits from Mother Brain here.
Yeah, taking at 49, it should be fine. One more hit, like a single onion ring or something, should be fine. Not more than that. Looks like Scotty's doing a great job with Ridley as well.
Ooh, gets a 0 damage bomb from Sloters there. That's experience right there, knowing exactly when and where to land.
Middle of the hitbox of the bombs does no damage. Well, that's actually incorrect. They do damage.
They do 3 damage to Power Suit because of the way the game rounds. It rounds down to 0 for Gravity Suit.
Yes. It's pretty odd that they put such a low damage value on the explosions.
Scotty just floating over Ridley.
Yeah, Sloters at 9, 309 now that this is scary.
He cannot take a single hit of damage. Everything that will hit him for damage will be too much for him.
Yes. And Wild finishing up Mother Brain. And is preparing for the escape. And soon we'll have the official end time here for Team Fanny Pack.
Oh. Oh no! No.
Oh no.
Oh, poor Sloters. You knew he had to be feeling that pressure right there. He had some couple awkward movements right beforehand. He knew he was that close. He was almost a catch up too. He was almost there. And that would have been home free for him, pretty much. That is unfortunate because I was pretty sure Sloters was going to have the best low percent time.
That is a finish time of 8:03.15 for Team Fanny Pack and a 58-minute low percent, including credits.
Yeah, so that's about like a high 53. That's a fantastic time.
That is a fantastic time
for a event setting.
Yeah, definitely. So, and Wizzy Scotty got Ridley down, and now just having to redo all of Meridia. Finally, go kill Mother Brain.
That's just unfortunate. He made the right decision. He could not afford to save. He could not.
No, I completely agree with that decision. I'm not sure if he knew how close it was between him and Sloters, but.
Oh, I know Scotty. I know he was watching. I know he was very aware of what was happening. Same with Loder. I know they're both watching right now.
We had to go for it. And I mean, if that didn't happen, that would have been... And he got Mother Brain down first try. Well, that's it. That's the third place.
That would have been it. You're right.
Yeah, that would have been it.
That's the level of just like how close these could be. Like, with these challenge categories, there's so much volatility. Like, minor mistakes. Really, really small mistakes. And you're just losing minutes of time.
Yeah, it's always exciting. And just as we predicted when we started low percent, anything can happen. And it sure did.
Sure did.
Yeah.
Oh! Okay, Scotty should be fine.
Yeah.
There we go. Nice, easy owner for escape for Scotty there.
Yep. I mean, anytime you get out alive, it's a nice and easy escape. We have the official time here for the deck chorus with Fedoras coming up. Looks to be maybe 4 minutes behind or something, I'd say.
A little more.
You're right. It's just the credits, and they're pretty long. That's true.
It's like 4 minutes and like 15, or like 4 minutes and like 16 seconds, something around there.
Looking pretty good for Sloters here. Just taking it easy, playing it safe.
Oh!
That 0 damage.
Oh man!
Oh wow, that ketchup beam was pretty.
All right, well we got the transition. Oh, he missed the missile. That's fine though. We got the transition to catch up, so this should be
easy from now on. Definitely
should be a free Mother Brain.
I'm a bit worried about selecting power bombs here, trying to do
I don't know. These memers want to do their little,
yeah.
their little power bomb shenanigans. Oh!
I mean, it does. It looks nice, but it's a bit.
Oh, can we not? Can we please not? Sloters, please. Oh my god, Sloters. I think that's it. And that's Mother Brain 2 dead for Sloters.
And that is finishing for Team Decoros with Flores Wild, having a 101.
What is that, like a minute off his PB, I think? Like, not the 101, but like minus 4 minutes. That's about a minute off his PB. That's not bad. It's pretty good.
That's pretty good, definitely.
It's pretty good, especially considering I think he only just started like de-rusting this category for the relay today.
Well, that's pretty good. Definitely. So we'll see then later on who's gonna have the... I was about to say who's gonna have the best segment time here, but I think
I'm pretty sure it's Kip.
Yep. Yeah, that is Kip. Can't really be anyone else, considering the deaths.
Oh, apparently I was wrong. Apparently Wild actually was more responsible than I thought.
Yeah. Well, that is fantastic. So now we're just with the Sloters having pretty much locked up here. We're just gonna.
I'm getting flashbacks to a previous relay where someone was doing a style lap for the last leg of the relay of 4%.
I think that is...
I know you're listening, Scotty. If you can do me one solid favor when you get to Mother Brain 2, please do a pseudo screw through a catch. I would appreciate that.
Yeah, it seems like low percent. It's an interesting category to always put last. I really agree with the placement of that. Really...
honestly, I'm not even really attempting it. That's just how the attempting to work out with everybody's availability. Just kind of convenient, honestly.
Yeah, it's a nice finishing category for sure.
Sloters, I thought about pseudo screwing lol, but I was too scared. But he still does the stupid meme.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't understand that. Yeah, I think you can pseudo screw through any of Mother Brain's attacks, right?
Not onion rings.
Really?
Onion rings will ignore invulnerability.
Oh, sorry. I thought you could. Yeah, apparently I'm wrong.
That'd be really easy to do low percent if it wasn't for that.
Looks like a pretty solid dragon fight again. Got it. The last one was really nice, as far as I remember.
Sloters.
What are you
Don't
doing?
do it. I
Don't.
will ban you. Don't test me.
Now this is where I press the unsplit button and have them redo the category all over. Yeah, I think.
That's what I thought. That's what I thought.
Yeah. There for a bit.
Looks like Dragon's about dead for... Oh,
Yep.
wow, the last
with
pseudo
the
screw.
screw. Nice.
Nice, well done from Scotty there. And a ship entry for Sloters there.
Yep, and then we have 3 of the teams finished. Within not too many minutes of each other. Was it like 10 minutes?
I think it was
12,
less,
I guess.
honestly. I think it was like...
Yeah.
Didn't he finish at like 8:00...
I mean, if
80
you
oh, it was like
ship
8:02 or
entrance-
8:03, that's right. So it was like 10 minutes.
Yeah, I'd say 10 minutes.
That's pretty good.
Or 12, maybe, actually.
This might be the
Considering-
best.
Yeah, I think that's the closest one so far, at least in terms of the first few teams. I know
won't
the
be too
first
much
relay
more.
we did, the 2017 summer relay, was very close. And the winter one wasn't as close.
Was it? I thought there was like an hour difference between first and last place from the first one.
I don't remember.
I think that was mainly because it wasn't really because of anything, but it just happened.
Yeah, we had 5 teams that one as well.
Oh my god, why did we do that?
I don't know, that was chaos. Complete chaos.
God, that was a bad idea.
Yeah. I mean, it was pretty neat and good fun, but it's just impossible to view and impossible to keep track of for like commentators and everything. So
Yeah.
I think the
That was
choice
a lot of people, though. How did we have that many people to do
I think
things?
we had 10 or 12 categories, I think. Yeah.
It was some ridiculous number.
Yeah, yeah, it was pretty impressive. We got pretty much everyone to join. Oh yeah, the emulator of Nightwolf in the randomizer, right? I think.
Yeah, that was pretty
A lot of-
unfortunate.
Yeah. Yeah, Edie suggesting ice boots. Yes, of course. Ice boots for the next relay. If we can find 4 people to do it, then I'm all up for it. Don't worry. So there's
I just
more
have-
people who need to step up to the plate and practice that.
Yeah, while we're just like kind of winding out, I did have some I don't want to spitball some things. I had some ideas for potential other events, like maybe an invitational relay race where we have people select their teams and try to like I don't know, have some short tournament or league play to see which teams can make it and like make them maybe like 3 or 4 categories. See how that works out.
Yeah,
That could be fun.
Seems like it could be really fun.
Like I
Do-
like
do
the
some kinda,
structure for like the
team
main
series
thing.
thing, yeah, where you I don't know, have a few events. And,
Drafted teams, that's not a bad
Yeah.
draft might be better than having it be all selected personally. Yeah, I thought that could be fun to do, like as like an intermediary between our biannual stuff.
Yeah, I think that sounds like a good, great idea actually. So I'd be all up for it to help out. There's so much fun stuff we can do, like, and the community always likes to join these things, and we can showcase all the amazing Super Metroid runners. And now we have Scotty taking that save at the ship this time.
Yeah, I mean at this point you're losing 15 seconds. There's no reason not to. Oh, fantastic 15% from Sloters there.
Oh, well, it's banned.
I guess that's
Gotta
it.
do
I
it all
guess
over.
Quality Crisp is 3rd place.
Yeah.
Next time, Sloters, what you need to do is you need to, during the blackout from the normal credits into the ending cutscene, you just need to record your gameplay of a 15% run, and just record like the ending and just have it show up over your
Yeah.
your gameplay feed, so you don't have to do that little thing. That would have been pretty good.
And now we have the final Golden 4. This is taking way too long. I'm happy we removed this cutscene from the randomizer. It's just, it takes forever.
I feel like sometimes it was a good break, but at that point you're like, in a randomizer especially, you're like, you know what? If I'm at Turian, I'm in go mode.
Yeah, yeah.
I don't
just
want to wait
let
for
me
anything.
finish.
Let's just get it over with.
Yeah. Oh, well, so far we've had what is it? 8 times 4? Yeah, like 32, 33 hours combined Super Metroid so far. So I hope everyone has enjoyed this so far.
Yeah, and like I said, every time the quality of runners and gameplay keeps on improving. So I'm really proud of y'all. And I feel like, man, especially like this relay after the multi-category tournament was a great idea, just because people are so open to the idea. It was way easier to fill categories than ever, except for, of course, the two which are always the hardest to fill, which is low percent and RBO. So you'll need to get on that. And I can only blame the fact that there was only one RBO race in the multi-category tournament, and I don't think there was a single low percent in the tournament.
Oh,
so
interesting. But yeah, RBO is, I guess, the one thing that's missing from this one, which would have been interesting to see. It's always a fantastic category. It's another one where things can definitely be evened out, because a lot of things that can go wrong.
Yeah, I was originally planning to enforce a route, just for like make it hopefully less volatile.
Yeah.
Like really with Suus Meridia and like a decent runner, it should be much easier to complete than low percent even. So, maybe next time.
Yeah, there's always in a lot of interesting categories that's you can get in here, but I think at least we have the major one here.
You know, we're doing relay races, but what we're kind of missing out on is just a regular old relay at some point.
Yeah.
We can do just regular categories, maybe a couple races, but focus mainly on 1v1s or solo runs, and maybe some ROM hacks. I don't know, man. That Metroid relay we did a long time ago to get Behemoth over. That was
the marathon.
A lot of fun. The marathon, yeah.
Yeah, that one. Yeah, that'd be fantastic to do again. That was a very nice 24-hour marathon. I think it was 24 hours, right?
It was a long time. I don't know.
Yeah, it was a lot of Super Metroid. I remember that. Well, yeah, that's good fun, and I'd love to see that with, just scheduled races and different like ROM hack stuff. So
that marathon.
That's something we should do as well.
Huh.
And another well-placed save here.
Super Metroid's 25th birthday is next year. It's not a bad idea.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Interesting.
There's been a lot of interesting like Super Metroid hacks and different things since then, I think, right? There should be a lot of possible content.
There are a number of hacks that are quote-unquote scheduled for release in late 2018.
Oh. Huh.
So, quote me on that, but don't actually quote me on that, because when I say scheduled, I mean there'll probably be 2020, but maybe.
See here with the final Mother Brain 2 fight here. It'll be interesting to see here, because if oh, whoa,
wow, all right,
that's the thing. So I was about to say that it'll be interesting to see here if Scotty gets this first try. Does that really means that the gamble he took would have paid off? Hopefully, I mean, it anything can happen at that point.
Yep, that was.
Yeah, this was it. Yeah. Luckily, he's saved here right before.
That's the that combo is a pretty rough combo to have to deal with. The delayed onion rings after bomb lay is pretty annoying.
Yeah, sometimes you can get really strange patterns. That's really tricky to avoid, depending on where you are and how you played it.
I think my favorite combo is the simultaneous bomb catch-up French fry combo.
Oh,
That's my favorite combo of all time.
Yeah.
I think I've only seen it like from every Super Metroid run I've ever seen. I think I've only seen it like 5 times, and one of those times it killed one of my best runs ever. So you know, good times. I'm still not bitter over that after that. You know.
Yeah,
2 years later.
Yeah. Well, yeah, luckily that doesn't happen too often. Well, yeah, I assume you'll be practicing PAL Super Metroid until the next one, so you can challenge me in Ice Boots, right?
I guess I have to. Who else is gonna do it?
Yeah, exactly. Who else is gonna do it? It's a fantastic category. It's the best low percent, you know. You get to do this fight with only various.
Honestly, I will not argue with you that it is probably the best low percent. It probably is. And good news, I actually have Super NT, so I can do it now without having to worry about any stupid DC shenanigans or anything.
Yeah, and it's HDMI, so no like TV system issues either.
Yep.
So you can just go for it. Oh shit, Wilds also. You're right.
What's his challenge?
Oh, I don't remember. But I know I challenged him to Ice Boots in some setting. So, don't worry.
Oh! Wow, good dodge. That was another delayed onion ring combo and managed to dodge it. All done. Alright, I think Scotty's feeling the rhythm, feeling the rhyme right now.
Yeah, I'll take you up on that challenge anytime, Wild. And challenge you to Ice Boots. I got a new shiny PAL one-ship SNES now.
Actually, that's a great reason for me to practice underwater wall climbing again. That's like the main reason I want to do it, because I learned it, what was it, like 2 years ago in emulator, and now I don't want to relearn it.
It's not like that hard, and it's useful in randomized.
Yeah, and
but
I gotta get that 23% RPO, man.
It's useful, but... So, it's pretty good in some hacks, though, and just in general, cool thing to do.
I'll mail you my Super NT. We can switch off Wild. Now you have no excuse.
Even on emulator these days, it's honestly not that bad to play.
Yeah, but I don't know.
Well, yeah, it's definitely not the same as with console. It's looking like a very good fight so far by Scotty.
He's looking good. He's looking like he's confident.
Definitely confident here.
Woo! Look at that.
There's some sketchy moves going on here. Mother Brain is not making it easy on him. Taking a hit there.
That was a 0, I think.
Oh, well, it was? Yeah, okay. I think we should, in next relay, we should include great categories like the 12% one.
12%? Yeah.
That'd be something. Fortunately, is there even 4 people who's ever done that? I don't think so. Right?
I'm pretty sure there's only ever been 1.
Yeah. So.
And I think there are only 4 people that even know how to do it, so...
Yeah, it's definitely not an easy thing to do. There are some interesting glitched categories in this game, though, for sure.
Maybe if Elm... Oh my god! Oh man, maybe if Elm can find DCR or person, we can pull them out. We can get some people... There it is. Thank you, Scotty. I appreciate that. We can pull some ROM hacks for a relay, like sometime.
Yeah, that could be pretty cool to just do a like ROM hack relay race with just ROM hacks.
I mean, it'd only be 2 teams, because there's no way you get anything more than that.
Yeah, I guess. Could be fun though. I mean,
Like, if I could convince people to do it for relays, just for SNGs, that'd be great, but...
There's a few ROM hacks, right? That's pretty easy to pick up, I think.
Stardust, Why Faster are the two main come to mind. Those are half-hour runs, not a problem at all. Actually, Why Faster is like 20 minutes, isn't it?
Yeah, it's pretty quick. And you can route that in a lot of ways that makes it pretty easy and still pretty fast. And there we go, Scotty finishing up Mother Brain 2. Easy. Great job.
Not even a thing, man. Oh man, and that's gotta... Congrats to Scotty, that's gotta feel like, you know... Almost had it. Still, shoutouts to our boy Scotty.
Definitely.
That's dedication, almost.
Great job. We have pretty much all the teams knocked up now. Just gotta wait for Scotty to do that final escape here.
Yeah, this isn't even that far, like...
No, it's still within roughly 30 minutes. It's gonna be 35 maybe.
Not a problem at all.
So if we do a ROM hack relay race, will you do a Hyper Metroid low percent?
If you find someone else stupid enough to do it against me, yes. But I really doubt anyone else can be that stupid.
Yeah, I saw you do that. That looked like good fun.
To be honest, it would probably go a lot faster now that I have my consistent release strats that I know what to do now. But still. I mean, you guys can joke about it, but I know you're never gonna do it, so it doesn't matter. No one's gonna do it.
You say that, but just wait.
I mean, I'll be surprised. I'll be happy, but I don't think anything to do.
There are definitely crazy people enough here to attempt.
Oh, I believe that there are people who are definitely more skilled than I that are capable of doing it. I want to see it. I want to see it. It's put your
it's
put your
easy
money where
to
your
talk.
mouth is.
Right.
Easy to talk.
Yeah.
Just to spite me. We'll see how long that spite lasts, my friend.
Oh shit. We're getting a Windows update here now on the stream machine. I'm a bit worried. It just started the progress bar with like, your computer is vulnerable, it's updating now, so...
Great!
See, hopefully the stream stays up.
I love Windows, man.
Yeah, I do love Windows.
Alright, just in case the stream does go down, I want to do a quick shout out and a reminder. Not a reminder, but just shout out. Tomorrow... Wait. Right? Am I shouting out the whole thing? Am I revealing this whole thing right now, Floaters? Just say something.
I think we're good. They updated it's at 7% right now, 8. So you still got a few minutes to go here.
All right. So, well, just a quick shout out. Tomorrow there will be a Super Metroid any percent tournament bracket reveal and showcase raid. I feel like I should know when that is, but I hope that Sloters or Keku will tell you in the chat. And I will say it. But tomorrow.
wait for the credits here to get the one for different categories here, and also doing commentary and it's always like patience. It's all little event here 2 times. Keep it over and over.
Oh yeah.
So look forward. Yeah, it usually is, but I think we had.
Yeah, that's true. Maybe I'll just start.
Yeah, I think that'll be really.
Anyway, I'm actually gonna try something. Total and I usually talk for a bit after these things about what happened, what we can do better next time. We fixing things, but I'm gonna try to get like a feedback form up. If anyone has any thoughts or suggestions or plans, I'll probably listen to some people. For once. Draft / like keep it close categories. So make it a lot easier. So keep an eye out for that. And coming up is Deer Force, so make sure to stick around and give us a Deer Force for the last one of this relay. Right, because Mini Boss didn't get it.
We had a silly category without. We're always open to. With this.
Final
there it is.
15%.
Final, yeah. 8:36:80. The finals for the team.
Awesome. That was a lot of fun, guys. Thank you to everyone who participated, helped, whatever. Especially thanks to Total. There's no way I would do this without him. So, thank you, Total.
Thank you. Yeah, thank you for helping to make this possible as well. I think this is definitely a team effort where everyone involved is critical to making this actually work. It's a lot of work, and it takes a lot of work behind the scenes as well to make sure everything is working fine. So I'm happy to help out here.
Alrighty, that's it for me. Thanks for watching, guys, and catch you next mission.
Yes, thanks everyone for watching, and I hope you have a nice rest of the day or night or whatever it is where you are. So. That's it for me as well. So see ya, and thank you for watching.